Hello, this is Suresh Maran again. In this video, I am going to talk about some of the experiences I had in my college. This is also completely new. It's not like a usual college student experience because I have done something pretty new. So I went to a college called College of Engineering Guindy. It's in Chennai. It's part of Anna University, and it's the main campus of Anna University. You know, the university building is in our campus, and so I took electronics and communication engineering. That's the major branch. So the first year of the university went pretty straightforward. It's common to everybody. Mostly people did physics, chemistry, math. It's common to everybody. Second year is when specialization starts. In the second year, I wanted to do something new. I want to do something. One of the things that I have in my mind is to figure out why is India lagging economically compared to US or Europe. So I wanted to find out why that is. So I decided I want to start a center where students can design new electronic circuits, innovate, and probably sell it to the private companies. So I want to do something like a hobby center. You know, you students experiment and find something new. So I went to the college director, T.R. Jagadishan, and I talked to him. He's a pretty busy man. It's a very big college, so thousands of students. So it's not easy to meet him, but I just went inside, I asked permission, I talked to him. I went to several times and tried to communicate and explain things, and it got bigger and bigger. So the thing is, when I was trying to do something, other students in my class got to know that I am trying to do something. So I told them I want to do this, so I'm going to meet the college director. So they joined me one by one. So it became a group. And eventually the college director gave us a place to start the center. You know, it's near the playground, and it's an old building. It's surrounded by all kind of thorns and everything, plants growing around. It's not easy to walk. There's a lot of thorns around. So my friends encouraged the colleagues in this initiative, encouraged me to give a talk. So I went to the class and gave a talk. So the students were very excited. I was telling them, look, we need to lead. We need India to lead. So we need to train our creativity. So we need a center to learn do new stuff. You know, to practice on the new stuff. Then immediately they are all very enthusiastic. They all get together, came to the place and cleaned it all up. You know, I was very happy. I mean, they were very hardworking, cleaning up everything, made everything neat. So that was very exciting. So that year, so the kind of students in that college are very smart, very energetic, very competitive. They were selected. They were the best in the state. You know, to get to that college, you need to get the best grade in your 12th standard. So I was surrounded by very good students. Now it proceeded. You know, we tried to meet the vice chancellor to get more support, and someone found an appointment to meet the vice chancellor. We went there and talked to him. So we found a way to promote the center. You know, what we did was, Luckily, I think it's during second year or first year, I don't know. I think second year, third year, we had the 200th anniversary of the college. So we had something called TechOfest, celebrating 200 years of the college. That college is very old, one of the very old in Asia. Its history is like 200 years. It was started by a British, by the British. So what was we wanted to, so during that festival, people were were exhibiting various projects, and we wanted to do a project. So I proposed them, let's do a automated house control project. So what happened was, I took, so if you want to automate a house, you want the different parts of the house to be automated. The fans, the lights, the motor, water pump, etc. So I took each piece and gave it to one of my friends, classmates, and they all took it and they soldered everything and gave it to me, and I put them all together into one single project, and it worked. So I worked all night until next day morning. So all night, only in the morning I finished everything, delivered it to that exhibition stall, then I went to sleep, and my friends took over. The Vice Chancellor came and he was pretty impressed. And the next day, a bank gave us 5 lakhs to the university, and the Vice Chancellor denoted that to our center. Then my plan was to further make the center bigger. So right now it was Electronics and Hobby Center. It's mostly dedicated to doing electronics project. We belong to Electronics and Communication Engineering, so it's dominated by our group, our batch. So my plan was to expand it further. So what we did was, I and our group together, so we had a management group, secretary, vice president, and several others. So we went to meet the Vice Chancellor, and the Vice Chancellor gave a map how we can enlarge this, bring in other departments, create a bigger group, so that each department, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, computer science, all come together and do bigger projects. So I also gave an organizational schematic. So then the Vice Chancellor took it, and looks like the Vice Chancellor discussed with our advisor in our department. His name is Zachary, and the head of the department of physics head of the department. So the dean of the physics department was also involved, because I was interacting with him all the way from the first year. So when we took all the physics courses, I met him. He was doing something called Creative Designers Forum. So I was interacting with him. So he also came into this whole thing, whole project. So somehow the Vice Chancellor, the university director, the dean all get together and decided to make a bigger a bigger center. It's called Anna University Science and Technology Park and Hobby Center. It was announced, inauguration was done, I was the president, so we held the inauguration. So the TV crew from the state television came, and they were videotaping us. So I was sitting there, and you see the advisor, you're the Vice Chancellor, you're the director. So it was a pretty good event. Many people in the university came in. But there was one odd thing that I need to explain to you. The advisor to our club, in our department, when he went and explained, he's supposed to tell the story of that center. He missed out my name. I don't know what came of him, because I was sitting the president. Maybe he thought that Vice Chancellor and I are related, and he put me as the president. I don't know, maybe it's some sort of politics. He never questioned or never asked anybody. He went, and when he told the story about the center, he never included me. He was talking about other friends of mine in that group. The thing is, I could not communicate with him. So whenever I went to discuss with him, it's difficult to communicate with him. So I avoided him. So it resulted in me not being included in the story. Then my friend went up there and explained the story, the whole story, how the whole club started, how I met the dean's group, the creative business forum, how I met the college director, how we went to the met to vice chancellor. He gave the whole story. So he started it all up. So after everything went fine, the center was happening. Then it was third or fourth year. We had to prepare for getting a job or moving to further studies. So it was got busy. Then I couldn't take care of the center anymore because we had to regularly meet and discuss various issues for the center. And it's getting more and more intense towards the final year. So we decided that we should give it to the juniors. So it was transferred to the juniors. Juniors took over. So during the fourth year, I was mostly focusing on furthering my career, plans on preparing for GRE and other things to apply for the US universities. So that's the end of this project. Okay. So this is the experience I had in my college.